When you write a song, usually the way that you choose chords will be based upon the chord that you first play. Because I've used C quite a lot in some of the other videos I've made, I'm going to try a different chord this time. Not one that I usually use to start off on. I'm going to start off on an A. Now, what sounds good with an A is really up to yourself. It's totally subjective, but one thing that I could do is I could use the relative minor, which is F sharp minor. So I know that if I go from A to F sharp minor, it's going to sound quite good. But I'm not going to use F sharp minor on this occasion. This time I'm going to go along and think what sounds good maybe with an F sharp minor and pair that with the A instead. This is just one way to do it. So B minor you can play on more or less the same frets, just on different notes. Now let's hear how that sounds compared to A. I think that sounds quite good. Now, B minor is the relative minor of D, so I can definitely hear that. So what I'm going to do now, using these three chords based on relative minors, similar chords to relative minors, and how good I think they sound, is I'm going to go for A, D, A, D, A, D, B minor, and then I'm going to change it up with an E. So I think this will sound quite good if I try. And I think that sounds quite good. So I might now choose to write a song on the basis of that because of those things. Firstly, I took a random chord, I found out what the relative minor of it was, I then discarded that, found a chord that sounded quite good compared to the relative minor, found the relative major of that relative minor chord, and then from there one more chord. Now, you could also choose to go by tone and semitones as well. Now, for example, if we stick at A just now, I could choose to go up one whole tone or two semitones to B, like that. So I could go and now I've got something that sounds pretty good, I think, from there. I might choose to develop that. I could think what the relative minor of B is, and in that case it would be G sharp minor, so I could go from there. Now personally, I don't think I'm as keen on that as I thought I was going to be at first, but that's okay. I can maybe then go from the B, which I had here, up one more tone, but maybe I'll change it to minor at this point. So I now have A, B, C sharp minor, and I think that's much better, so I'm going to go with that. Just like that. So that's two ways that you can play it, but there's more than one, and ultimately the main thing to decide is, do you like the chord change? Because it's your song and you should own it.